Hello, it's Thursday today and it's Thursday lunchtime. I can't believe how the week is flying past again. Izzy has spent the morning doing maths, as usual. I've spent the morning sorting the vlog out and doing comments, as usual, over there. Look at that rat's nest by there. I need to get in and sort those wires out. They're getting unruly. I've just had a bath and this is why I'm looking a bit blotchy. I'm not sure. I think it might be the shampoo that I've been using. It's actually a sunny day today. We have had rubbish weather lately and it's just occurred to me this morning, Izzy hasn't been out properly on a new scooter yet. I might chop one of our lessons off this afternoon and take her out to the park on the scooters. Let's see what the weather does though. It is a bit kinda cloudy, as you can see. I still haven't killed the courgettes, which is good. Look at that one there. Oh, it's going to be good. I'll just let that get a bit bigger. The last one was delicious. Oh, some people have told me you could eat the flowers. I hadn't realised, so I need to find out how to eat them and when to eat them, because I don't know when to harvest them. Do you know when to harvest and eat them? Does it damage the plant if you take them off too soon? Or is it alright? They've got little bloody bits come in, you know, presumably going to produce some courgettes for us. I mentioned a little while ago that the strawberry plant had put out a big runner. Well, it's continuing to put out a runner. Look, got one little baby plant starting there and there's another one there at the end as well. So they're going to put roots down and make new plants. Spider plants do the same thing, don't they? We still don't know about college funding yet. I did speak to the advocate that's advocating with the local educational authority on our behalf yesterday on the phone, had a brief chat. And he said that they hadn't even had a receipt that they'd received the email request yet, and it's 3 to 4 weeks ago now, so he's going to chase it up, and it's not looking good, is it? But so frustrating, isn't it, when you don't know what your future holds over the next couple of months. And it could be a big change if she goes to college, couldn't it? I don't know, it's just kind of a bit unsettling when you don't know, isn't it? You've just got to try and take every day as it comes and live in the moment and be grateful for the good things that you have right here, right now, and just have faith that somehow everything will fit into place. Speaking of fitting into place, we need to fit something into our stomachs now because we're hungry and Izzy wants to have a whole pepper to nosh on instead of like a cooked vegetable portion. So she's going to make herself a ham toastie and just eat a whole pepper. She did similar yesterday and she's going to eat me out of peppers very quickly at this rate. I did buy them to cook, but to be honest, as long as they get eaten and enjoyed, that's meeting the original aim. So, okay. She used to quite enjoy noshing on raw broccoli as a very small toddler / baby. I don't think she was even walking, and it used to give her a terrible rash all round her mouth. But I took her in the supermarket trolley one day in the local co-op and gave her the broccoli to hold, you know, just broccoli, no packaging or anything, because you know what babies are like. If they've got something to hold, sometimes it stops them being agitated and looking for your attention. So anyway, it kept her occupied for a bit, and I got to the till and it was one of these ones you've got to weigh it and pay for the weight, and she'd eaten loads of it. It was really embarrassing, but luckily we got away with it because she was cute. Whew. I'm going to have one of my Franken meals, as Kidney J calls it in the comments. Yeah, thanks for that. I did find that funny. Last night we had pizza and this magnificent salad. I pulled Izzy's out and then what was left, I added a tin of sardines because I quite like a tin of sardines in my salad. Izzy doesn't. So I think I'm going to enhance that. There's not very much there. I'm going to shove in some chickpeas that didn't make it into the salad yesterday, and I might have a couple of slices of toast with it. Pretty simple, but it'll work, won't it? We really eat a lot of pulses. I'm really well stocked up for all sorts of pulses now. There's lentils behind there as well, behind the kidney beans. And there are also loads more in the cellar as well. That was quite a big part of yesterday's shop. I've added a few olives as well, and I'm just thinking how nice some little bits of sliced Leerdammer would be in there as well. There we are, Franken salad and toast. That's my lunch, just one bit of toast. That Franken lunch was quite agreeable, thank you very much. Very nice. I've got a mountain of washing up to tackle now. Izzy's going to start her biology. She's finishing off yesterday's written assignment for the first part of it, so I'm going to make a start at least on the washing up. Oh, here comes my darling daughter. All right, my darling daughter. Happiness. She was being a right grump bag earlier, weren't you, when she was making it?
Just feeling sad.
She needs to go out for a walk, don't you?
Yeah.
Somebody hasn't been going out every day. Why is she running upstairs with tongs? I am so concerned right now. Sorry about the messy hair, by the way. Basically, I didn't want to blow dry my hair, and I don't know why, I just didn't feel like it. Oh, it's mail, is it? Oh, is this for me?
It's a handwritten one.
Ooh. Oh, I think I can guess what this is. It's from Granny. Oh, I've opened it and washed my hands afterwards. That was a really lovely card from my mum. Thank you so much, Mummy. I'll show you the front of it, hang on. Ta-da! Poppies! Right, Isabel has cheered up, which is jolly good news. I do need to take her out. You know, when she starts getting just irritable and snappy, I know she needs to get out, but she's reluctant to go out voluntarily. I have to tell her to go out or she doesn't go out. It's a bit of a shame because I don't want to force her to go out at her age, you know. I'd like her to be able to make her own decisions about it, but she just doesn't go out unless I make her go out, so I think we're going out later. I wonder what we can cross off today's list. Okay, history is getting chopped off today. We're going to go for a walk or a scoot depending on whether it's raining or not. If it's raining, we're just going to go for a walk with umbrellas, but I don't want to scoot in the rain. I'm not convinced the brakes will work as well in the wet. Anyway, I'm going to tackle the washing up mountain while she does that and get as much of it done as I can until she's finished, and then I will just leave it when she's done and ready to go on to the next lesson and do the rest later whenever I find another pocket of time. Washing up. I always do this, always. Progress update. I've done that much. I'm nearly there on the dregs now. I am. Not much to go. All the homeschool mums out there will know, perhaps, I don't know if anybody else has got this problem. Phones are a menace. The phone is banned from being in the room with Izzy while she's doing her school, because even with all her best intentions, she's just a human being like us, like you and me. And we hear that little buzz, the notification comes in, and all of a sudden the mind is gone from the work and onto the phone, isn't it? And the rule is it needs to be in another room. That was apparently in another room, but why is it warm?
So lots of genes will make up your genome. One of those recipes or genes will make a different
No. I'm like Cookie Monster with pretzels.
A living being. Some of the exam definitions that you will need to come across are things like DNA, genome, gene and nucleus. T for thymine, A for adenine, G for guanine, and C for cytosine.
It's about 20 to 4 now, and I always look really yellow sitting under this light bulb here. Izzy did very well with her science assignment, even if it did take her quite a long time, a suspiciously long time to complete. I really have renewed my resolve to actually physically ensure that she doesn't have her phone while she's doing her independent study. Thing is, she talks me into having it. She says, but I need to watch a video on it to recap on the lesson because I've forgotten the details and things like that. But it's difficult, isn't it? Because you do need tech. So I've said, right, if you need to watch videos, you need to watch them on your laptop. But even then, you know, they have Instagram on the laptop and social media. So it's very difficult, isn't it? Unless you're literally hovering over them the whole time. And frankly, I've got other things that I need to do in the day, so it's not practical to do that. But anyway, we're missing history today because we're going to go out and scoot, I think, to the park and back, and I'll try and film what I can. I can't scoot and film, this is the issue. I haven't quite mastered the whole holding on with one hand and not falling off thing yet, and I haven't really got any attachments for the camera for the scooter yet. Anyway, but I'll do what I can. I need to get myself ready to go out now, including sorting my hair out because it's a big mess, because I think I was interrupted when I was saying why it was looking like this, because I didn't fancy blow drying it earlier. After I got out of the bath, it was a little bit warm and just didn't want to get any hotter, but I didn't want to brush it while it's wet because I have read that you can break your hair more easily if you brush it while it's wet. It's more breaky, apparently. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to go and brush it now though and get ready to get out, otherwise we'll never get out. It is actually drizzling. We had to wear our raincoats to the park, didn't we, Iz? How are you getting on, Isabel?
Not good. It's too high up for me.
She's having a bit of trouble adapting to the size, and with this one, if you make a very slight movement, it results in quite a big change in direction, like on the steering column and that, and the brakes. You have to put a lot more power on them because obviously they're controlling a much bigger wheel.
I don't have that much power to begin with.
I'm not sure how this happened, but our exercise in the fresh air seems to have turned into Isabel getting bought an ice cream.
Raspberry Ripple.
Oh, there we are. How is it? Your first ice cream cone since lockdown?
It's upside down.
It's fine, I can rotate I'm filming it upside down. I whipped it out of my pocket quick and just got it on.
That's really nice.
I can turn the clip up the other way. The GoPro is now completely crashed, so GoPro, turn off. Oh, completely. Won't turn off. It's getting warm. What a pest. Anyway, I was going to tell you, I brought my own can, so I'm going to have a can of drink. The GoPro is now working again. We have moved to under a tree because lots of teenagers were advancing, breathing out potential contagion and being in danger of getting too close to us, so we moved. We're back from the park. It rained, we got slightly soggy. Not too bad though. So yeah, the cafe in the park is open again, finally, after the pandemic. So I was able to get Izzy an ice cream and hopefully that was okay. She seemed to enjoy it anyway. She has a Zoom class at 5 o'clock and it's about 5 to 5 now, I think. Yes, it is 5 to 5, so she's going to do that. I'm going to sit down and do a bit of editing for an hour or so, and then I shall speak to you again. I am now cooking. I'm doing tortellini, that sort of tortellini. It's in there, bubbling away. And I've just sautéed, very simply, mushrooms, cabbage and a tiny bit of green pepper that Isabel left me. And I'm going to just add some passata, a stock cube and some basil, and that's it. And put some cheese on top when it's on the plate. That is now looking like that, and I don't think it's going to be much longer. It's just gone 7:30 right now. I didn't edit for a whole hour because I realised my hard drive was full, so I had to delete lots of files before I could even get started. So I only actually edited 7.5 minutes worth, but that took me up to an hour, up until 6 o'clock. And then from 6 till 7, I practised my flute, and then I came crawling up from Flute Cave and got on to cooking tea for me and Isabel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as it helps the channel to grow. Feel free to subscribe if this is your first time here and you'd like to follow more of our story, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!